ค Los Venizelos, airports of Athens to landing.